3 years, 4 months, and 157 videos. It's the end of an era. Greetings, good humans, and welcome to Tabletop Alchemy, where sometimes your host makes a big change in things with a big wrench. And I thank all the patrons for their much appreciated support over the last few years. So, this channel has for sure been a journey, at least for me, anyway. And it's going to keep on being a journey, at least, for me. But it's not going to be an every week sort of journey from now on. I'm not sure where this journey has ended up or where it's going. I don't know if it's ended where I thought it might, but, a journey's a journey, regardless of where it ends up, I guess. Anyway, I've come to the conclusion that the weekly consistency parameter that I put on myself at the very beginning of starting this channel is not or no longer sustainable by me. Currently, I'm not too happy with the content quality that I've been producing on here, and the stress of making something every week it's just sort of, well, to be honest, it's unnecessary. So, I never really thought that I was cut out to be a successful YouTuber or somebody who could go full time and make this like a job that paid bills. I never really had that sort of illusion, but I did kind of approach it as if I was thinking that way when I really wasn't. It probably doesn't make any sense. This is Tabletop Alchemy, the land of contradiction and ridiculousness. But that nonsense said, I do still have a drive to share stuff with other folks, and I don't think that's ever going to change. I just got to be honest with myself and just kind of put it out there that I'm just not built for sort of whatever this, constant content creation thing is. It's not something I can do full time. I'm just not really made for that. I guess there's a question of whether or not I was making an income from that, if as a sole, if this was like a day job and I was doing this entirely just to live off of, and I was able to live off of it, that would kind of put things in a different perspective. But I'm not going to reach that point. It's just not, I don't really operate in the way that would facilitate that sort of a thing anyway. So I kind of just was thinking about all this stuff, and I was like, man, I'm not really trying to do this in a way that's like making this a full-time job. And if it's not a full-time job, then why am I taking on all this stress and at the same time not making like stuff that I feel is, kind of good enough or qualitative enough to even put out there? It's just all compounding, and it's just, I don't know. So a few things. First, I have turned off my Patreon. I do want to take a beat to thank each and every one of you who has shared a bit of their income with me. That has definitely been appreciated. And make no mistake, I will never forget that. Number two, I'm not going to be posting videos on any sort of a schedule or regularity going forward. Now, I realize that this could be disappointing for a few of you dear viewers out there, and for that, I sincerely apologize. Truly, I understand what it's like to enjoy a YouTuber and see their weekly content or their constant content, and then have it sort of drop away or disappear. And I get that. I don't really know how to make it better, but I do apologize for that because I do know what that's like. Everyone who's watched and engaged with my videos has truly fostered a fantastic experience for me. And again, y'all are much appreciated. Y'all. Yeah, you guys know who I am. Number three, I will in fact continue to post videos on both this channel and my video game channel. This one here. I'm not breaking down my set here, this fabulous thing behind me, or the hobby desk camera rig, so it's still going to be relatively easy for me to record something whenever I want to, but there won't be any rhyme or reason to when I do so, and I'll just post a video on either of my channels when a video is ready to go. Because, like I said, I'm probably never going to get rid of this drive to share things or be egotistical and be on camera and talking to people. That's really what it's all about, right? Pay attention to me. So, I might post a video next week. I might not post a video for 6 months. I have no idea. But I can't stress about it anymore. I have enough stress in my current situation. I can't take on anymore. It just is what it is. And also, like I said, I do want to be able to make sure that I'm making a video, that there's a point that I'm trying to make it, and I'm not just trying to make something just because it's due 5 days from now, every 5-7 days, right? That is wearing. It's wearing on me. But again, I do want to thank those of you who have enjoyed my weekly videos, and you should know that I am, as I said, super aware that I'm letting some of you down. I feel pretty bad about that, truly. But I'd rather do things in a way that keeps me sane than give you increasingly low bar content. That's just not fair to anyone. So I'll be around, and I hope all of you continue to enjoy your hobby journeys, and I'll see ya when I see ya. See ya.